So we are down the beach in Portugal. It is about the 19th of February, we think.
20th. The 20th.
The 20th. Okay, 20. It's about 19 degrees.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit cooler, but it's quite nice. We've had a little bit of a trip here. French air traffic control.
2-hour delays. Sat on the plane for ages.
We were a bit unfortunate because we thought, well, EasyJet were a bit naughty because we could have been in the lounge. The lounge in Luton Airport where you get a few goodies, but they made us get on the plane in anticipation that we'd leave a bit early, which was a bit of a lie. Wait, we've got a new toy to play with.
Don't say the word toy.
Okay.
Our camera's awful. The one we had before.
I don't think it's awful. I think the sound wasn't very good, so we've bought ourselves
invested.
made a little bit of an investment in a Canon G7X Mark III. We did quite a bit of research into this particular camera, and it's a bit of a blogger's camera, so we decided to do that. And we've got a bit of a fluffy microphone, which slightly reminds me of my cat because he's got a very fluffy tail. So we're doing a little bit of testing of it down the beach here today, and we're going to do a bit of filming.
Yeah, Saturday we're going to Tondela again, away.
We've rung our good friend at João Borges, who's like the aficionado and head of the Ultras Verdes. We've gone straight to the top, and we've got tickets to the game. We're going down on the bus, so it could be quite an important game for Rio Ave though.
Could go fourth.
Yeah, we think so. The Portuguese league's kind of a little bit tight. There's like the three main teams, but Sporting have had a bit of a bad season. Rio Ave kind of started a bit dodgy, but have kind of worked their way up. So they're now sitting in 5th place, 3 points behind Sporting. If they win tomorrow, I think they go 4th, which we think might be a European spot.
It is Europa League, we think.
No doubt the drums and the flags will be on. Tondela's quite a nice ground though, isn't it? We've been before.
Yeah. Small, but it's nice.
What I'm not sure what we're going to do now. We've kind of got a bit of time to kill, so we've got a basketball.
Yeah.
We might go and do some slams.
Show your skills.
We might go and do some slam dunks, and then I think we're going to go and get a bit of a drink. Action. So we've moved from the beach, and we are now at our
Favourite bar.
Guarda Sol. I think I'm right in saying it was formed in 1922. That's what it says on the roof here anyway. So we come here quite often for our favourite food.
Francesinha.
We're in Póvoa. It's kind of about, how many kilometres from Porto? Maybe
30, 35.
No, not that far.
No, I don't know.
It's at the end of the metro line basically. And we always have a little bit of a debate here because it's a little bit of a bad surfing beach and lots of big waves come in.
Quite big.
So the big question is, if the island in the Canaries collapsed and a mega tsunami came, we always have this conversation about where would we go here, because this place quite often floods. Mark, what's your plan of attack here? Because those trees are not looking good.
I'd either go over there on that roof, that metal roof,
right,
or I'd try and get into a building and smash the door in as quickly as possible and try and get to the top of one.
I think you could get up that tree over there and maybe get onto the balcony, possibly. We're not sure whether Guarda Sol will survive because, well, maybe it would do here. I think the bar along the road is a little bit dodgier.
Yes.
Hello, here comes our drinks at the moment. So the waiters bring in Mark's Cola Zero.
Cheers.
Mark's got the Cola Zero. We are trying this. I quite like this drink actually. For €1.50, you can't really go wrong with half a bottle of Convento de Villa Branco. It's from Alentejo. Verdict?
I haven't tasted it.
Haven't tasted it.
What would you give it out of 10?
This, I quite like this one. It's a little bit cheaper in the supermarket. It goes well with the Francesinha, to be fair.
So? What's it out of
I'm
10?
going to give it a 6 out of 10. But anyway, we were talking about the beer, so the Bohemia beer is the best one. There's a Bohemia original, which is a 6.6 double malt lager, which is a good one, so fully recommended. Next, what's the plan for tomorrow? Not sure what you're doing tomorrow. Lit?
Maybe go shopping, yeah. That's going to the beach.
What's the outlet like? Yeah.
Oh, it's big, nice, got loads of shops with discounts in.
It's a pretty good night shop there with lots of discounts, so we're going to head down there and do a little bit of filming, and then we found somewhere up the road where they're doing Menu del Dia for €6, which is pretty nice because we've been there before, so we may try that out.
Yeah, maybe later on.
We thought we have to mention this place, Guarda Sol. So it's been established in 1922, according to the sign on top, and it's probably our favourite place here, isn't it?
Cheap drinks.
Cheap drinks, yes. So €1 something a bottle of wine, half a bottle
I
of
think
wine.
a bottle of wine is the same as like Coke.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The good thing about here is they have lots of TVs, lots of big TVs with football on all the time. Premier League Saturday afternoons, and if you ask the barman, who we know fairly well, he'll put anything on for you, so that's pretty good. Tickets for games. We've been discussing tickets.
Yeah. There's no one really wanting Rio Ave tickets, so
Yeah, so
if you ever come, it's pretty easy to get them.
Yeah, so Rio Ave, you literally pop down to the stadium, which is like a couple of stops from here in Povua, and rock up, see the girl in the shop, she'll sort you out.
Not many.
Rio Ave, we're going tomorrow to Tondela, we think, this is including the bus trip and the match ticket. This is a Premier League game in Portugal. This is probably a 2-hour trip on a bus. It's probably going to cost us €10, including getting into the game. Porto is about probably 2 or 3 times that.
And it's away as well.
The camera. We need to review the camera. We're quite impressed, Canon. The Canon G7X Mark III product placement.
It's alright.
We're quite impressed. So if you want to send us any freebies, we're quite happy with that. We got a good deal to get it. We're very impressed with this Rode mic. So we got a very good microphone with it, which was only 30 quid. 30 quid off Amazon.
It was on discount though, wasn't it?
It was half price on discount. You're right. It's always a discount.
Always a discount.
Before we come back here for a Francisinha and get ourselves prepared for
The next day.
the big day, the big trip to Tondela, which we're very looking forward to. Arrivederci.
It's 1-on-1.